The next topic is dashboard extensions in Tableau. We have a concept called extensions inside the dashboard, which Tableau provides us. Some of them are free, some of them are paid, and most of the times companies, whenever they require the dashboard extensions, they might buy them and just download them, and you can use them for your use, whatever the dashboard use it is. So what kind of dashboard extensions we have inside Tableau are? So this is how extension of a dashboard will look like. There will be an extension mark over there in the objects. In the object section of your dashboard, you will see an extension over there. If you drag and drop to the extension, you will see this pop up to the extension galleries. And if you have already extensions in your system, you can go to the My Extensions. It will show you all the available systems in your local desktop. So what are extensions? Extensions will let you add unique features to dashboards or directly integrate them with applications outside Tableau. So adding an extension is totally easy. You can incorporate them into your dashboard layouts just like other dashboard objects. This extension will expand dashboard functionality with the help of web applications, either created by Tableau or either created by the third-party developers. And if you can totally see all the available extensions in the extension gallery. We will discuss about some of the extensions which can be really helpful for you whenever you're using Tableau dashboards. One of them is a date range picker. Date range picker will allow you to select the date range within seconds. This is how it looks like. We will also go to the gallery and see how they will be and how we can download them as well. This is how a date range picker will look like. You can select all the dates just by a click from a month or year, whatever it can be. In our case scenario, if you want to compare the date range picker with the sales data, whatever we have in the practice file, this can pick the data from 2014 to 2017 available. This will allow you to pick up each date separately, and you can also pick up date range from different months. So the other extension available, one of the extension is parameter actions. This is an extension also available in the extension gallery. This extension will allow you to simply click on the mark or multiple marks on a worksheet and your complete parameter will be updated. So this will allow the user to update reference lines, calculations, filters, and more with just one click of your mouse. This is also available inside Tableau in default as parameter actions, but in the older versions, as we do not have parameter actions, this extension has added a lot more value for all the dashboards available. If you're using an older version of Tableau, you can go with this extension of parameter actions, which will be really helpful with all the interactivity you provide to your dashboard. One other thing in the extension is date updater. So date updater will allow the date parameter, like whenever you open a workbook, it will refresh the date parameter to latest or whatever you selected over there, whatever option you selected over there. It will pick up that date and it can be the latest date or the latest month, etc. This is one of the extension available in Tableau because, as I said, we didn't have all the options available in all the versions. Some of the extensions might help some of the users whenever they are using with the older versions of Tableau. So one more extension we're going to discuss about is filter bookmarks configuration. So this extension will allow to add buttons that have been reset to a specific filter setting directly to the dashboard. That means whenever you add filters onto your dashboard and whenever you publish them onto the server, one of the user or many multiple users wanted to go with different filters, right? So whenever you open a particular URL or a dashboard on the server, it will go with the default however you published it. Let's discuss about if we have all option over there. I just kept all for everything and I published it. That is the default page opening for the complete dashboard. And someone came here and they wanted to look at region of East only. So they are only working on the East region. Whenever they wanted to look at the dashboard, they wanted to only look at the East region dashboard. If you want to bookmark that filter, this extension can do that for you. So if you just use this extension and just bookmark the filter, whenever they open the dashboard, the filter will be automatically set up to the filtered value of their specific requirements. One more extension is Export All. The Export All extension for Tableau server. This one you can place a simple button onto your dashboard and choose which sheets and which workbooks you want to export. What it will do is it will download all the data at the backend on your entire sheet or your entire dashboard. So this one will show a clean and tidy Excel workbook with all the data, whatever you present in the visuals or in the cross tab or in some tables, etc., whatever it can be. If you just do export all and just give them what sheet or what workbook you want to export, it will create a neat Excel sheet for you with all the data which is present in that dashboard. So before moving on to the next topic, what we will do is we will see how this extension button will look like inside Tableau. And if you go to the dashboard option, you see a small extension button over here in the objects section. And what happens if you drag that extension button onto the dashboard is, I'm just dragging the extension button over here. So a pop-up box will appear to choose an extension. If you have extensions already downloaded inside your local system, you can select that from your list. But if you want to see what are the extensions available in the gallery, you can select extension gallery here. So Tableau will redirect to the Tableau page where you can see all these extensions. Let's go and see how the extensions will look like in the page. So this one, by just clicking on the Tableau extension gallery, this one redirected to this link. This one is extensiongallery.tableau.com. So this is the page which shows all the available extensions you can download from. So you even have a Tableau version over here. So if you see here from 2018 version, what is through 2019, what are the extensions available for those versions, and 2021 versions, what are available extensions. You can sync up your extensions according to the versions of your tab. And if you see here, we have a category version called Advanced Analytics Custom Filters. Like whatever the extension will do, they're probably synced up with some folder. If it's like advanced analytics, we will see some extensions, and if it is custom filters, we will see some extensions. And if you wanted to go with write and export data, you can see some extensions over here. And they can be also filtered by the features. So as I said, some of the extensions are free and some of the extensions are paid. You can go with the free extensions and you can download your extensions from here. I just selected free extensions right now, so we can actually look at some of them what we discussed. If you go look at the date range picker, this one is showing how it can be used inside the dashboard. If you see here, they just built some dashboard and they use this date range picker extension. So they are saying that, okay, this date range picker will allows you to select the date range inside your dashboard within seconds. You can actually select the entire date range by just using this extension. So this is one of the extension we discussed, and this one is, it works with 2019.4 versions and later, and it can actually work with Tableau Public 2020.1 and later. And this will show you the versions available, and you can actually download it from here. This is completely free. You can use inside your Tableau dashboards. And we will go with some of the other extensions we discussed. If you see here, we have Zildan trees, parameter actions. We discussed about parameter actions. So this is how a parameter action will look like. So this is the option you get inside the parameter action. configuration, this will ask what is the parameter you want to select. So this one should have a parameter developed inside your Tableau dashboard. You have to select that parameter and you have to select whatever the field it is used, and you can set some configure actions based upon the parameter. So if you see here, they are also telling us how this parameter is useful for your dashboard. And if you see here, it's telling me that, okay, select a pre-existing parameter for the extension to manipulate. That means you have to select one parameter. Choose a field to populate the parameter on selection. Then choose which worksheet to listen for the selections. Whatever your action you created, you have to choose the target sheet. So you have two options. Choose if you want to keep the last selected value, or choose you want to see allow multi-select mode. Like this is like the actions we discussed, keep all values or exclude all values, like that. You will get options to that. So this is a parameter action extension. So this one will work with 2019.4 and later, and Tableau Public 2020.1 and later. If you see here, you can also see the extension who it is developed by. It is actually coming from Tableau directly. And some of the extensions are also built by the third-party creators. Some of the enthusiasts, they will create some extensions and they will publish it over here. Okay, we discussed about a filter bookmarks, how the filter bookmarks look like. This is how a filter bookmark look like. If you see here to the left side of the page, this is how it will look. And this is the pop-up option you will get whenever you use the filter bookmarks configuration. And the steps to use that, set the dashboard filters to how you want them to be reset whenever this button is published. So there is one more option to reset to back to everything. If you just filter multiple filters and if you want to reset back to everything, you can use this filter as well. You can customize your settings. You can give some label, you give some background color, and you can use this to the reset to all filter options as well. This will look like this whenever you use this on the dashboard. So this one is working from 2019.4 and later on the developer side. And for Tableau Public, you can use it from 2020.1 and later versions. So we have some more filters. You just see here we have export all, what we discussed, export all to export all the data. So if with the export all extensions, the Tableau server, you can just place a simple button and you just have to choose the sheets, whatever you're working on. So if you see here, this is the pop-up box you will be getting on the dashboard, and you wanted to select the columns and the sheets and also the options available over here. And it will show you an Excel sheet like this. Whenever you download the data, export the data completely, it will show you all the data like this in an Excel sheet. So this one works from 2018.2 and later for the desktop, and Tableau Public 2020.1 and later. So if you see here, this one is not developed by Tableau. You can see some, it is developed by the Information Lab. And this is completely free. You can download and use it. And these are all the free extensions available for you to download and use. You have a dynamic date parameter as well over here. And you have some dynamic date filters, and storytelling. This will give you an option to create more into your storytelling. So we have a different extensions available. These are completely free, but if you want to look at all the extensions available here, like all, and okay, just unselect everything, you will get to see everything over here. So these are all the extensions available in the extension gallery. If you just go inside, this will create some beautiful extensions, some insights as well. Some will work with the different visualizations as well, cool visualizations. They will build it for you. If you just go with the Sankey diagram, Sankey is actually like a flow chart. It will connect each and every bar to the other bar, and it will look something like this. And this will completely build a chart for you. If you use this extension and if you give data to it, this will completely build a chart for you and keep it in your dashboard. There are some extensions where you can build some new kind of chart and you can use that inside the extension. If you see here, this is the motion bar chart, and it will actually move according to the years. If you see here, the year is moving from 2011 to 12, and how are the companies performing according to the brand value, and it will move, it will look like an animation. If you see here, this is kind of a most trending animation out there right now. It will move according to the value and the year. This is like a bar motion chart, like you also call as bar race, and this one will create a complete chart for you if you use this extension. So these are like some of the extensions available, and you can explore more by just going to the extension gallery.tableau.com. This will throw you more description on that also. If you just go into each and every extension, it will say how you can use it. Is it free or not? Do you have to pay something for that? Just go with some paid option and it will show you over here that it is a paid one, or you can actually filter according to the free content over here. So this is all about extensions, and we will move back to our next topic, tooltip visualizations.